Hi, I thought I'd share a tap along today on clearing the stuff that comes up and bites you on the bum. So all that stuff that you thought you dealt with that suddenly somebody triggers and it comes up. And the best thing you can do is to recognise that when that happens, those people are offering you the perfect opportunity to clear unfinished business. And sometimes that unfinished business is from earlier in this life. It may be from childhood. It may be from the time in the womb. It may have come down genetically. It may be past life stuff. And I've just had an interesting week this week where some very interesting stuff came up. And when I started exploring it with a colleague, it had roots in this life, but it also had roots in past lives too. And I don't talk to clients about past lives unless it seems appropriate. They seem as though they have that mindset. But you can use past life stuff, whether just by the way you say things, even if people don't believe about past lives. And what I usually say about past lives is it doesn't matter whether it's your past life, whether it's a past life in the matrix that you've connected to, or whether it's just your subconscious creating a metaphor that you can tap along with. If something comes up that could be a past life, just tap on it as though it's any other event, because that's all it is, an event, and it's there for clearing. And my experience is the clearing when you work on past life issues is really huge. It seems to be at a much deeper level often than the work that you're doing here and now. So I thought we would just do some work on stuff and clearing it from wherever it came from. So please join me. I'll be tapping on the karate point most of the way through. So just join me when you can. Even though stuff comes up, bites me on the bum, often it's stuff I think I've dealt with, and still it comes up. I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself, even though that stuff comes up. And in the past, I've blamed the people who've triggered me. I'm open to the possibility that it would be more appropriate to thank them for bringing to my notice more unhealed stuff. And I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself. All that unfinished stuff, they trigger me beautifully. And that's okay. I choose to be grateful for the trigger and do something about it. Then I can release the situation and sometimes the people and move on in my life in a more resourceful way. Even though sometimes the stuff comes from another life. And I may be here to complete the work that I started. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though parts of me may recognize similarities to other situations in other lives, and then try to react in the same way. I'd like all parts of me to know that whatever happened then was then, and this is now. I'm different. I have more resources than I had then. And it's okay for me to do it differently. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself and the me that I was then, and the people who were with me then and now that provide the trigger. All that past life stuff, when does it ever end? And the truth is, it could end here and now, if I choose it to. And I'd like all parts of me to know that is what I choose. I've done that stuff to death. And now it's time to practice the other side of the coin. Even though I get bogged down in all of that stuff, I choose to give myself permission to free myself. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I get stuck in all that stuff, I choose to forgive myself and love myself that little bit more. So then I can release it. Because the more I love myself, the easier it is to let go. And even though I can't imagine what my life would be like if I wasn't dragging this stuff around with me, I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself. This stuff, this old stuff that I've carried all this time, from life to life, maybe this is the life that I begin to let it go. Easily, safely, and comfortably, because maybe that's what we all deserve. And even though I've been letting old stuff get in my way, I recognise it now, and it's finally okay to let it go. Even though I've held on to this old stuff, thinking it kept me safe, and really it just kept me stuck, I choose to release it now, wherever it came from. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All this old stuff, all this past life stuff that comes up to bite me, thanking it for the message it gives me, releasing the unhealed business that caused me to be triggered, so I can reconnect to who I really am, the internal me in my current body, in my current life, and allow myself to live fully in the present. Even though a lot of my life I've lived in the past, I'm open to the possibility the best way to live my life is in the present. Even though a lot of my life I've lived in the past, I'm living in the present now. And I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself and everyone else involved. All that old stuff, letting it go now. Back to the universe for recycling, so I can be fully me in the present, because the present is where happiness is, and I'm choosing to be happy, giving myself permission to be fully in the present. And I deeply and completely love and forgive and accept myself and all those people you so generously offer me healing opportunities by triggering old stuff for me. And I hope you have fun with the tap along, and if you need any help with more tapping, just get in touch with me. www.jacquicrooks.com, and I look forward to talking to you at some point. Bye.